Good morning. Hi. How you doing? Come on in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, there goes Levi whining. Well, that's just his way of greeting you to say, come on in. If you've been here before, you know where you are. If you haven't been here before, hi. I'm Connie, and you have just entered Connie's little corner. Today, I have a whole bunch of Temu for you. I have probably I've got 10 bags surrounding me, but we're not going to go through all 10 today. We'll go through a couple, some mix of items. I've got everything from jewelry to clothes to household. I know I've got bags. I got a little bit of everything. So it's kind of a potluck today. Before we start, let me just remind you, well, not remind you, but for anyone who's new here, check down below in the description box. You will find my link that will take you to Temu, or you can start shopping like a billionaire, like the rest of us do. And also is my code, which is AFC 95851. That code will get you 50% off your first order. Now, I'm going to give you a heads up. I do put it down in the description box, but I want everybody to be aware up front. Once you download the app, you have 1 hour to use that 50% off before it expires. But if it expires and you're brand new and you've just had fun shopping, you drop me a message. This is hashtag I want more. I have discount cards to help get you a discount. It's not going to be 50%, but it'll at least still get you a bigger discount on your first order, right? So I got you covered. Shop like crazy for your first hour. If you can, use your computer. Little secret. Use your computer, not your phone. Go online, search around in Temu. Don't put anything in a cart. Search around on Temu, see what you like. Make notes on what you like so that when you do download the app and you can actually start shopping using that 50% discount, you already know what you want and you can get a lot done within that hour. Right? Okay. You didn't hear that from me. Uh, Secrets, okay? That's on the DL, right? Okay. Hey, I'm going to do everything I can. You know me by now. I am going to help everybody save as much money as I save and try to help you save more depending on what you're doing. My tips and tricks videos are flying off the shelves. It's a good thing they're for free because if not, they'd be sold out. Anyway, shall we get on with today's video? I think I covered everything and I know you guys are anxious to see what I have. So I'm just going to reach down. If I can. It's stuck in the box. All right, I'm grabbing the first bag. Yes, it's a white bag. I haven't gotten an orange bag since that really big one that I had a couple weeks ago. Everything I'm getting now is white. You know what? That's okay. It's all right. Got a little stuff in here, so we're going to see what I got. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. So this was $3.39. And why did my computer just do that? That's weird. Um, $3.39. And this is a bath wrap. This is like seriously soft, y'all. I mean, really soft, fluffy, cottony. Look at this really nice stitching down the seams. Can you see this? It's really nice. I love this. So this is a full-size wrap that actually goes over your shoulders. Whoops, I think that's the bottom. Yep, or the side. There we go. All right. So here's the shoulder piece, and here's a shoulder piece, and it wraps around you this way. It's got this cute little pocket on the front with a little bow. Don't know how I feel about the bow. I can always take that off, but I do like the fact that it has a pocket. So it wraps crisscross across your body so that you can snap it. Let's see if I can get this done right. Oh, good snaps. Okay. And then the other piece goes across and snaps it around you so you don't have to try to keep a towel folded around you and you don't have scratchy Velcro. So this is a little bit longer than knee length. So it's going to cover everything it needs to cover. And it's pretty much a one size fits. I like it. They have it in a lot of different colors. I got it in this basic cream color. Towels like this, I don't really so much worry about whether they match my bathroom or not. I just want to make sure they work. But this is thick. Look at this. You can see the thickness in those threads. Look at that. Ah, I love this. I'm so happy. So that's a great deal for under $4. They do have it in several different colors. Um, I know they had it in a gray, they had it in a blue, I believe they had it in a green, and then in a pink. But yeah, go check it out. Now, you're not going to see any links or prices down below, but you will see the prices up here. Excuse me, I had the hiccups again this morning. If you are interested in any of these items, just let me know and I'll drop the link for you. Just tell me what item you want. I do it all the time for my viewers. It's quick and easy for me to do it, where it's not so quick and easy for me to put every single link in there. And you know me, I'm all about saving, not just money, but saving time. All right, this was $7.19. This is a beautiful, it feels very silky, but it doesn't feel like that cheapy material. It just feels really soft. Gorgeous ombre shirt for fall. I saw these colors and I just fell in love with this. Look at this. Now remember, I'm down here in Arizona, so we're going to stay this kind of shirt weather until at least November. Beautiful little t-shirt. It's got a little bit of a drop neck, or what I call like a cowl neck. It's got the rings to give it a little bit more design, a little bit more dimension, so to speak. But I love the colors that it goes from the golden color, not a brassy, to a lighter orange into a deeper rust color. It's very swishy. This is an average length t-shirt. This is not a long line. This is only about 28 inches long. But I got this to wear with jeans or jean capris, because I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. They do have other colors in it. It's a great material. I did go up one size, as I always do with their shirts, because I have to accommodate the girls. So if you're anything above a C cup, you're going to want to go up a size. I find you can talk to other individuals that buy the shirts, but I find the shirts tend to run too snug for me in the chest area. So I always go up a size to make the cup. Oh, speaking of shirts, this is a TEMU shirt. It was plain, and I added my sarcastic comment loading button on there. Look at that iron on. I added this on a couple of days ago. It goes beautiful with the shirt. Looks like it belongs, right? And I've got my TEMU hat and where are you? And my TEMU pin. And of course, I have one of my TEMU rings on. And yes, I did just redo my nails again in a little more fall colors. Oh, I have to tell you, I must have been I think I hit the big times. I don't know, because all of a sudden, I got a couple of nasty comments. Can't do anything but laugh about it because it's comical. One of the comments was like, OMG, those nails. Really? And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, really. Haters gonna hate. All I can say is sorry, not sorry. My nails, my choice. You shouldn't be focusing on my nails anyway. You should be focusing on these amazing TEMU products. And the other one was, could we see less hats and more hair? Really? I guess that person hasn't been following enough of my videos to know what I'm going through with my hair and why I wear these wonderful TEMU caps. Right? I'm also advertising for TEMU. This is me. What you see is what you get. No frills, no pretense, none of that fakery stuff. Right? If I'm going to put a wig on, you're going to know it's a wig because I show you what I buy. And I did put a wig on for one of the company videos, the promo that I did for the water flosser. So, and I loved it, and I got a lot of compliments on it. So there. Trust me, I grew up battling insults my entire life. I pick my battles, and that's just not one of them. I think it's funny. All right, 16 cents for what's in this little bag. 16 cents. It was originally 28 cents, but I did get a 12-cent price adjustment. You all know about price adjustments, right? And if you're new here and you don't know, then please go to my tips and tricks part 2 so you cannot miss out on any price adjustments. I'm still floored at how much communication I get from people saying that they've got $15, or they've got, if they're in England, they've got £9 or £12, and they're just getting money like crazy from the price adjustments because they never knew about them. So don't waste them. Go get them. All right, so in this little bag, it looks like gauze, but this is actually material for hemming pants. This, once it's heated with a steam iron, will adhere to pants so that you can hem it up, anything that you want to hem. So it's about 3 feet long. It's enough to do a couple pairs of pants, or excuse me, a couple pair of pants, a couple of legs. So I have a pair of jeans that is a little bit too long, even for my stilettos when I'm wearing them. It's about 2 inches too long. So for now, I'm going to hem these, but I did win a little mini sewing machine off of one of the games, and eventually when I open that and then I experiment with it, eventually I will be able to remove this and just sew my clothes. I haven't used a sewing machine in a lot of years, let me tell you. So that's going to be a challenge for me. But anyway, in the meantime, that thread is great. This was 77 cents. Come out, come out, come out wherever you are. And this is another hat pin for me. Now remember, what does this shirt say? Hold on, I can't even remember. It says sarcastic comment loading, right? That should give you an idea. Well, this pin says, me, sarcastic? Never. And it's a sarcastic pin about being sarcastic. You can't really tell, but it's a really, really pale green. I don't know if I can get it closer where you can actually see the color. But it's a real pale green. And it just says, me, sarcastic? Never. I love that. I absolutely love that. Does the color show up? Yeah, the color shows up a little bit better back here. Now it still looks kind of white. But yeah, it's very, very pale green. It's like a mint green background behind the gold lettering. But I saw that. I'm like, yep, that's me. I gotta have it. So I got it. Okay, $1.47. I'm still thinking about that nail comment. I laughed so hard when I saw that. I intentionally did this to my nails, not to match my outfit. Fall colors, the rust color and the darker. These are the color of the leaves that used to be in New York, right? The only thing I didn't put on here was yellow. Be thankful I didn't because I could get crazy with it. Anyway, back to where we were. This was $1.47. I paid a little bit more than I normally would for a ring, but I thought it was cute. And I did get it as a stackable to go on the top of my finger. My family is very musical, and if you can see, it has a clef. It has a G clef on it, right there, and then it's got just like a little note. It's hard to see, but it actually looks like a little note. But I love that it's got the 3 bars as if it's sitting on the on a sheet, music sheet. All right, so there's special paper that you get for writing music. It's called sheet paper, and you just depending on what lines you're on, depends on whether you're either flaps or sharps or neither. So I saw this. We're very musical. Me having played piano for most of my life, my mother having been a professional musician and playing guitar. My brother was a drummer. My older brother played clarinet. My dad, he just sang in the shower. But he did have a pretty good voice. So I got this. It is adjustable. It's not a one size, so I can open it up a little further if I want to wear it on a pinky ring, but I just thought that really spoke to me for the music lover in the family. If you have a music lover in your family, that's perfect, right? Well, it's up to you if it's perfect or not. Okay, next. $1.34. Come here, Charlie. Some of these things I'm not going to fight to get them open. I'm just going to cut. I completely missed. How did I do that? Okay. That was my fault, not Charlie's fault. $1.34. I saw this and I said, you know what? It's colorful. It's bright. I might try it and see if I like it. It's just a red. See if I can get it into focus. There we go. It's just a beautiful red ring. Big teardrop shaped red stone. Let's see. Try it on my finger. There we go. Yeah, now it wants to focus. So it's not a teardrop shape, excuse me, it's a marquise shaped red stone with crystals on either side of it. It is in the rose gold, so that's why you're seeing rose gold around it. A little bit of a different design. It's not quite a ruby color, not quite a garnet color. It's kind of in between the two. But it's got a nice shape to it, and you can see it's got good sparkle because you can see the rays coming off it, the light coming off it. But I like it. It doesn't sit up really, really high, so it's not going to really catch anything. It's just a really, really pretty ring. Really pretty ring. I like that. Come on, camera. I don't know why it doesn't want to focus today. Let's see if I do this. Hold on. No, that doesn't make it any better. Okay, rings just don't want to focus. But anyway, it's a cute little ring. I like it. I'm happy with it. Levi's behind me going crazy. Okay, I'm not going to open this. I don't even remember what I paid for this because I didn't price it. I know it was not expensive, but it's a wig cap. Actually, it's two wig caps because as you all know, I got my first wig. She's sitting over here off to the side. You can see the fluff the hair out. No, you can't see it. There we go. Let's see. She's sitting over there. I didn't have a wig cap when I wore it, but I was able to pin my hair. I'm hoping that this will make everything fit better. I have two of them because I do have at least one, if not two more wigs coming and another ponytail coming. You can see the ponytail hanging behind me over here. That's the black and gray ponytail that I'm going to take to my hairdresser. I did put it in with a clip and it does stay in nicely. So now that I know I can wear it, I'm going to take it to her to color it. Oh yeah, and I also did, there's my other iron-on right here. I put it on the back of a bag and it says coffee because my sarcasm needs to stay hydrated. If you look at one of my previous hauls, just a couple hauls ago, you saw me pull that. So that's now also been attached to the back of my big burgundy flower bag. So when you flip the bag over to the other side, it matches beautifully. So wig cap, two pieces. I don't remember what the price is, and I'm not going to spend fiddling through my phone to look it up for you. I'll just stick the price up there so you can see what it was. $2.24 for this. I don't know why they bubble wrapped it. Not sure why they bubble wrapped it. Not sure how to open it. This is L'Amelia, and you saw me possibly pull another L'Amelia product. It's a makeup product. As you know, I don't wear a lot of makeup, but when I go out, I do like to have some makeup. So this is pressed powder. This is a compacted pressed powder to finish. I have the concealer, so I needed the pressed powder to go over it. And it does have the little mirror. I don't want it to glare for you. It comes with a nice little sponge, whoops, which I like. It's got the little plastic liner to keep the sponge separate from the powder, and then it's got the powder. So I really, really like that. This is a regular powder. I don't think this one is oil control. I like the black case, though. That's really cool. Very nice little case. Let me see what it says on here. Levi, calm down, please. Oh my gosh, I can't read it. It's all in that language that's not English. It's not English. There's nothing on here. So I don't think this is the oil control one. I think that the oil control one I ordered is separate. But this is just a nice little pressed powder. You got to have it, right? You put on your foundation, you have to finish your look. And I don't like all that creamy stuff clogging up my pores. I like something that's very light that I can control. But I do have oily patches and dry patches, and my skin is just a mix. So when I do go out, that'll help finish it. Okay, what's left in this bag? It's a hat. Of course it's a hat. This was $1.98, and I can't believe this was $1.98. Wait till you see this. Okay, maybe you won't see it. Okay, oh, all right. $1.98, $1.98. Oh my gosh. September 14th. Can you believe we're in the middle of September already and I'm still buying summer hats? Look this plastic thing out the inside of it. Ta-da! I love the earth tone patterns on this. This is very fall, and you can see it's very sheer. You can almost see my hand through it. This is not a hard cap. This is very soft. All right, so it's very, very soft. It's going to fit snugly to the head. Doesn't have a lot of room. But look at this butterfly. This butterfly is a little bit different because this butterfly has colored stones around it and crystal stones in the middle, and then it's got the white mesh. It's not like the other ones that I have that have all crystal beads, solid clear crystal beads with a black mesh. This one has a white mesh. So this stands out beautifully on this hat. But I saw these earth tone colors, these fall colors, and I absolutely fell in love with this hat. And for the price, for under $2, seriously? Yeah, I really like this. This one has the buckle closure. It doesn't have the Velcro or the plastic tabs. It's got a buckle. So I like it. I can't wait to start wearing it. Isn't that cool? This will go great for someone anywhere who lives in the tropics. Look at those. They look like little palm fronds, but then again, these could be buds from any kind of a flowering tree or whatever the case may be. I like it. I don't know what to say about it. I just like it. And for the money, you can't go wrong, right? Look, it's just beautiful. Ta-da! Okay, put that over there for now. Are we ready for bag 2? Hold on. I have bags falling over down here. Oh no! Oh, goodness. Okay, I got it. Did you miss me? I'm back. I'm doing that whack-a-mole thing again. I'm glad this is not interactive. I hate to think about how many of you are actually smacking me. All right. I got another iron-on. This one started out as $1.48, 20-cent price adjustment. So I am paying only $1.28 for this. And yes, I do have plans for every one of these iron-ons. They're either going to go on certain bags or they're going to go on pillow colors or whatever. But this one says Pisces, and this is a glow in the dark. It starts white, but at night it's going to glow in the dark. So it says Pisces. It says kind, sensitive, imaginative, smart, intuitive, and compassionate. And yep, that's us Pisces. Every Pisces I've ever known, that describes them to a T. So I think this one, I'm pretty sure I decided this was going to go on one of my pillows because when it glows like a teal green, and it's going to go on a pillow in my living room to go with the Southwestern colors. So Pisces, loving that. It does come with instructions if you have a household iron and that's how you want to apply it, or if you have a press machine. And if you have a press machine, you know what you're doing, right? I would think they wouldn't have to give you instructions. But for a house, it's no different than what we used to do decades ago when we were kids and we did irons-ons. You heat up the iron, you put it on the cotton set, and you make sure that the steam is not on. I'm putting it back in the barrel. Make sure the steam is not on. When it's warm, give it about 3 or 4 minutes to warm up. When it's warm, you simply just hold and press in various spots and work your way across it. I tend to do like this little gentle back and forth with pressure instead of holding it in one spot, because I did find that on some of these, if you do hold them in one spot, it will melt. It will actually melt this before it has a chance to adhere. So you do want to keep it moving a little bit, not necessarily hold it for 10. 10 seconds is a long time. I might hold it for like the count of 3 and then move it, but I tend to go back and forth evenly so I make sure I'm getting every single spot I need to get. It's just my personal tip. You do it the way you want. You can follow their instructions, but I'm just giving you a heads up. And why can't I get this out of the bag? I just pull something out here. All right, 48 cents with a 2-cent price reduction. This was 46 cents, obviously. Let's get this open. Hi, Charlie. Don't thing. All right. But they don't really give you a lot of room to open stuff here. This is just a plain white old-fashioned headband. Just a regular headband. This is great for me when I do have my hair in a ponytail and I want to hold it back for whatever reason. To me, this serves the purpose of more of a sweatband. So when I'm outside working, if I don't have a hat on, if I don't need to protect my head from the sun, but I don't want sweat dripping in my eyes. And yes, women sweat, so especially when we work hard outside. So this will be a type of a sweatband for my head. Nice and stretchy. It's white, but not white simply because it can be bleached. Okay? I don't have to worry about it getting stained or whatever the case may be. All right, next item. Oh, before I forget, I do have to thank all my subscribers. I have over 1,400 subscribers now, where 10 days ago I barely had 100. Thank you all so much for the support you're throwing behind my channel. As promised, because I hit that thousand mark, I am going to be doing my thank you reward, and the order should be here in about 4 or 5 days because I ordered specific things to say thank you. So everyone will have an opportunity. I will do a video specifically for that with those items, right, and with instructions on how you can get in on it. And let's just say I overspent and I bought stuff I would love to have for myself. So I figured, well, maybe you guys would like it. Very different. Most of those things you didn't see me haul. So if you want in on that thank you, you need to be a subscriber. No pressure. You subscribe the day you see the video to see what's in it. Don't care. Whatever you want to do is fine by me. But I just wanted to let you know it is coming. I did want to say a big thank you to you guys. So that will be my real way to say thank you to you. This started out at 28 cents. I had 2 price adjustments on it, one for 10 cents and one for a penny. So I ended up only paying 17 cents for this. And this is a drain cover. It's a hair catcher. I got this one from my bathroom. I love that it has this little tab right here. Let me turn it sideways, see if you can see it sticking out a little bit more. That little tab is to make it easy for you to pick it up when you want to remove it. This is a hair catcher for my drain. With me having longer hair, I tend to shed a lot, especially at my age. So I figured I'm going to try this. Just nice silicone base. This is just, you could use this in the kitchen sink, not if you wanted to catch food because the holes are a little too big, but perhaps over your garbage disposal side, you could put this instead of a instead of a screen thing that's in there, you could put this over. That way the smaller pieces of food would be okay to go down into your food, your eater. For garbage disposal. This has a smell, but it's not a bad smell. It smells like, when something's been freshly painted and it's not overwhelming, it's just that lingering scent of smell. That's what it smells like. But anyway, comes in lots of different colors. It's relatively big. It's easily 4 to 5 inches across. It's going to cover any drain you have. It is a little bit more elevated in the center. I don't know if you can see, so that the hair will collect down around here, but obviously the water will still go through. So great little item. Love that. Can't wait. It's going to go right into her. Oh, yes, another one of these. I've hauled these twice before. Once for my door in my car, once for my passenger side. Now this one is for the back seat passenger because I quite often have someone sitting in the back seat. So this is another one, but this one was cheaper than the other ones because I happened to catch this one on a lightning deal. Originally 58 cents with a 4-cent price reduction, so it was 54 cents. If I can get it out of the bag. This is the sticky tape. This is the side that you would see. It's just a black little storage thing to hold your cell phone. This one is the right size to fit my phone, which is an Android phone. They do have larger ones to fit, but you can also put your phone this way in it because this does stretch, has lots of give to it. So when it's up against the wall, if you put something behind it, it's going to pull out. You could set tissues in there. You could set your little holder of French fries or nuggets in there. Whatever you don't want to have to hold in your hand. So there's one on my driver's side. There's one on my passenger side in front. Now this one is going in the back, on the side where I typically, my back seat's split. So when I carry a passenger, I always put them on a particular side in the back. So there we go. There's another one for them. Love this stuff. And those repeat purchases, that should speak for itself. If you're doing repeat purchases or you're seeing repeat purchases, to me, that's the best recommendation. When I see someone that's buying something over and over again, or continuing to use it, that's the best. All right, this was $2.48. This is very velvety. And can you see it's kind of like an orangish red? Can you see the colors as I turn it? This is a pillow cover. This is an 18 by 18 pillow cover. Ta-da! There we go. Beautiful red color. It's got a zipper in here, and the zipper is kind of tucked in so that you can stick your polyfill or your pillow form in here. I like the covers because I do use polyfill. That way it's easy to add to them and change the thickness or change how they are. But when I saw this, I automatically was attracted to it because it's not red, it's not orange. It's described as red, but as you can see, depending on how you look at it, it's like with that velvety feeling. So when you have velvet, you get those tones, almost like those ombre tones in it. So I got this, and yes, I do have an iron-on that's going to be going on to this. Not going to tell you which one though, but this is definitely going to get an iron. This is very well made, great quality. I love, look at the stitching. This is really, really good. I love this. This is nice. I've been very happy with the pillow covers that I get from them. They have them in all different ones. They have them in the velvet. They have them in the burlap. They have them with prints and designs on them. I've gotten a couple that you've seen in my previous hauls that did have prints on them, but I also like now to customize my own. I'm digging into the box to see everything that's in here. I like to customize my own. Oops, I can't put that. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. Never mind. I'm talking to myself again. You know I argue with myself all the time. I like to stop. Calm down. Okay. Reset. I like to customize my pillows that way. I can get something unique and not looking store-bought, and something that I took the time to make. It was always a big thing for us kids when we were growing up that Mom really loved things we made ourselves or did ourselves. So I learned to be more appreciative of things that are handmade, which is why I make jewelry, and I did a big jewelry event on Tuesday. I love things that are not, I don't know, mass produced, I guess is the word I'm looking for. All right, this bag, oh, I almost threw the bag out and there was something in it. All right, she's empty now. Okay, let's get going on this. Yeah, I know I can ramble. What the heck, right? 58 cents, 2-cent price reduction. This was 56 cents. Okay, there it is. I'm not sure what size I got it in. All right, I did get this for a bigger finger. This is the cutest little ring. It's just a moon. See how close? There we go. It's just got 2 moons on either side of it. It's got an opalite type stone. Come on, focus. There we go. With all the gemstones, 4 gemstones on each side, and a very white opalite type stone in the center. Very thin band. And remember, if you're buying something that has a thin band like this, go with your actual size. If you're buying, see, I got it to fit this finger. If you're buying something that has a wider band, a thicker band, you got to remember that thicker band is not going to fit in the crook of your finger. It's going to come up here on the thicker part of your finger. So you need to go up the size in order to get a comfortable fit and not worry about that ring is going to get stuck on your finger. So thin bands, true to size, thicker bands, all right, up one size. So anyway, I thought that was absolutely gorgeous. Oops, where are we? Absolutely little beautiful ring, very stunning with all the crystals on it. Yeah, all right, I'm not going to leave it on. All right, what have I got in here? Oh, hold on. I got to put that over there. Hold. I'll do that last. Okay. This was another lightning deal. 43 cents. Charlie, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. 43 cents for the 10-cent price adjustment. 33 cents. And this is a bottle brush. But this is a very rubberized bottle brush, which I like because it's stiffer. You know how if you have like those white bristly baby bottle type brushes, you can't really get down on the bottom of the glass, on the very base of the glass, you can't get it. This is going to allow me to scrub the very bottom of the glass and not just the sides. It's long and thin, so it will fit in pretty much everything I have. This will be great for when I have those tall bud vases that you can never get into them to clean. Right? There's a little bit of flexibility in it, not a lot. So if you do have to bend it around a crook, yeah, you can do that. So it does have a little flex. Good finger grip. Has the hole on top to hang it up, which this will hang on my wall on one of my little TEMU hooks in my kitchen. So very, very nice. Love it. Silicone rubber. Right? Love that. So you can see it's got the harder pieces for really scraping. And then it's got the little bristly pieces. And then on the tip. Very nice. I like that. Happy. In the box you go. All right, what's next? Oh, 39 cents. These are something that I have been using for years. As you see my pin on my hat, all right, it's a bra on fire back from when I was in the hippie days and we did the bra burning. And yes, that really was a thing. That wasn't just something they made up. We literally did set our bras on fire, much to the disdain of our parents. But in doing so, that kind of left us exposed. Well, some of us back then when we were hippies, we didn't care. You know, if our areolas shows, or what do they call them, your little Mother Nature's thermometers or headlights or high beams. All right, we didn't care if they showed, but I care now. So these are covers. These have a little bit of gentle adhesive on the back, and they're just the right size to go over your areola with a little bit of room to spare. So when you do decide that you want to go braless and you don't want the whole world to tune in on your high beams or low beams, whatever your case may be, this is what you use. So, and I know some guys that could use this too. But I'm not talking about on their chest. No, I did not say that. Yeah, I did. They need to make them in the shape of a pencil. So bad. I'm sorry. I'm so. See, the wicked comes out in me when I get around you guys. What are you doing to me? All right. Hair ties. These were 38 cents with a 5 cent off. There's 50 of them in here, so I ended up paying. Oh, come on, get out. 33 cents for these, for 50 of them. Why did it just started open and then went back closed again? The ones I had gotten before are very soft and cottony-like, and unfortunately, slide right out of my hair. Even if I stretch them to the max and wrap them as tight as I can, they're not coarse enough, they're not rough enough to stay in my hair. So I got the little ones that are rougher. They have a texture on them. And I got the small ones because my hair is really that thin. All right. If you ever watched, which I'm hoping you haven't, if you haven't, you have to go watch Hey Everybody. It's Heyyyy. You have to go watch her. Her hair is a version of mine. Perfectly straight, thin, lifeless. Yeah, we're stuck. Maybe it's a left-handed thing because she's left-handed too. Like I am. But we have the same hair, and every time I see her hair, I think of mine. I'm like, oh Lord, somebody else cursed with my hair. So I got these tiny little ones, but they do have the texture on them, so they'll grab and hold the hair better. I do have the larger ones, but the larger ones to put around my hair 6, 8 times. These I should get 2 or 3 twists out of, and hopefully they'll stay. So the texture on your hair, texture of your hair will determine the texture of the band that you should use, right? And I learned that the hard way. Okay, I didn't open this. Really? I don't know why I didn't open it. All right. I'll open it now, I suppose. I think I will. Come on. There we go. All right. This was 358 with a 90-cent price adjustment, so I only paid 268 for it. I already have one of these. This is a second one for the master bedroom. Go away, box. This is an extension cord, but it is USB and regular. So you've got your 3 USB plugs here. You've got 3 regular grounded spots for grounded plugs, and then you've got your on-off power switch right here. Regular rounded plug for the wall so that you can plug all your USB things in here. And I have a section, well, for example, over here at my desk, I have my webcam to plug in. I have my little portable fan, my little air conditioning thing that you saw that I want. I have to plug that in. I have to charge my phone over here. I charge my computer over here. So 3 of these things I can put into here, and then one thing I can put in the port of the computer, and that will take care of nice, neat, one little thing. And then obviously plug this into the wall. So this was a great deal. It comes in different shapes and sizes, but I got this one because this is what works best for me. This is the size I needed, the placement that I needed. I do have one of those little devices I'm going to stick on the back so I can stick it up against and get it up off the floor so I don't have cords visible all over the floor. Nice little device. This cord is about 4 feet, if I remember correctly. See if I can get this undone. But this is thick. This is heavy. I have one in the living room right now that I'm using, and it works wonderfully. A little bit more than 3 feet. A little bit more than 3 feet long on this cord. So, yeah, pretty good length. And it does comply with everything. Power output, AC, 110 volts, 550 to 60 hertz. Rated power, 1250 watts, 10 amps. Max is 125 volts. And USB output is DC 5 volts. And 2.1 amps. So this complies completely. Yes, it's made in China, but it complies with the USB regulations. It's got the little sticker down here. I've been using the other one in the living room for about 2, maybe 3 months now. Love it. Never an issue, never a problem. It's absolutely perfect. Go for it. Get 1, get 2, like I did, get 3. Okay, that was it for those bags. Do we want to go into any other bags here? I don't know if I want to. Okay, I'll do one. I'm not done. I put the thing over here. I forgot. This is the last thing. All right, so this will be it for this video. I set this aside. This was $4.49. I was going to do a separate haul with just bags, but I figured, oh, I got some bags in each haul, so we'll do this one separately. I saw this. I fell in love with it. Anybody remember tweed? Do you remember tweed? You could get tweed jackets and tweed bags and tweed purses. Well, that's what this is. This is a little, they call it straw, but that's basically what tweed is. It's got these beautiful faux leather, camel colored. Look at the stitching on that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it matches my nails. Oh, there. Hey, nail person. Ha ha. So it's got double straps. It has just a snap closure on the top. It does not have a zipper closure. Open this up. There we go. It's got a decent sized base, so I would say this is easily about 3 inches across. It's not a really big bag. It's only about maybe 10 inches this way and about 12 inches high. Let's move these straps out of the way. Inside, let's kind of pull this liner out. It's got a really nice mesh type liner and a chocolate cover. Color. I love that. And it does have a zipper pocket on the inside. There's your zipper pocket. And it's a big zipper pocket. It goes almost all the way across. It doesn't have any other pockets on the inside except for that one. It's just a big sink. Come on, get in there. It's just a big hole. And I like that. If I have small stuff, then I'll put it in a smaller container and stuff that in the bag. But this is a great medium-sized bag. Snap. Snap is easy. Yeah, I like that. But this is tweed. I think they're calling it a bamboo or something along those lines. But look at the stitching. I love this little pattern on it. So it's a straw slash bamboo slash whatever you want to call it, tweed type little bag. It's just the cutest little thing. I saw it and I said, you know what? It's obviously a shoulder bag. It's on me. It comes right to like this part rests like mid boob. How else to describe it to you about mid boob? But I love this. If I wanted to shorten it, I could always put a knot in it, or I could put a clip in it, dress it up, and make it look like a carry bag. But yeah, this is great. You have the seams here where your straps go in, but I like it because it gives it that little tuck. And you notice there's no logo on either side. It doesn't say who made it. So I like that even better, that it doesn't have one of them fake logos. I'd rather have it plain. No, I'm not going to put an iron-on on this because of the texture the iron-on would not take. I like it just the way it is, though I may dress it up. I have some clip-on bag bling, and I may dress it up just by hanging black bag bling. Today, hold on. Okay, bag bling. So there you go. That's the last item of this particular haul. Those 2 bags. I still have 6 bags to go, and I have about 13 more coming. Oh, and I have another sponsor haul coming, and I have your thank you gifts coming. So you won't see any of those until I actually get it and get into doing the video for that. So questions, queries, posers, comments, feedback, you know what to do. Stick it down below, and I try my best to answer everybody, or at least acknowledge your comments with a heart, a like, or a response. And if you did enjoy this, by all means, send it out into the universe. Spread it around. Let's see how quickly. My next goal is 5,000. I'm at 1,400. My next goal is 5,000 subscribers. I don't have a goal date for that. It's just a goal. But let's see where we are at the end of the year. Let's see what kind of a holiday gift this channel will be to all of us, saving money and whatnot. The 3rd video on tips and tricks is still underway. That one's a little harder to do simply because I have to capture screenshots from my phone, because a lot of what I'm showing you, you cannot access on the computer. You have to have the phone app to get the majority of credits. So if you really want to build your credits and you haven't already done it, take the time, use the link below, take the time and download that phone app. You're missing out on a lot by not having it. So if you enjoy the channel, and if you haven't yet subscribed, think of my dimples, right? My dimples like it when they see subscribers come in. Oh my God. But anyway, you know the routine. You know what I'm going to say. I say it every time. Thank you so much for watching and hanging with me. I really appreciate and love every one of you. Stay comfortable, stay cool, stay out of the heat wherever you are. Stay hydrated. And above all else, please stay sweet. And I'll catch you again. Yeah, in a couple of hours. Well, a couple of days.